Hey, Dad. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on because things have drastically changed very quickly for the better. And it's all thanks to one of my best friends has a 3D printer, and he was and he was able to just make a thing that I sent him. Like I sent him a file, and he made it, and it's beautiful. I'm gonna Just give me a second. I'm gonna rearrange the phone and all this stuff real quick. Hold on. Okay, so I can't really see the screen, but look at this. This is gonna split the inline fan from a 6-inch hole into two. This is so cool. He made this from he made it from home, and this is real. Like, this is not this isn't crumbling. It's smooth. Uh, the design has these little slits for holes. Oh my gosh! All right. Let me pick up the camera now. So, so this, so this thing is going to go. Well, imagine it upside down. It's going to go under that. All right. So we're still pulling air up. But the thing I kind of find out after looking at some building code violations is that anytime you introduce anything into the vent of a dryer, it's out of code. Whoops. Let's not talk about that anymore. so, so what I plan on doing is not only is it a that's a violation, but this whole kind of situation that I came into with the dryer vent, this is temporary, or it should be. This is not final. This creates more pockets for lint and everything to build up, which is why I've scooped out solid blocks of this stuff. And I have no idea how this house didn't burn down with the amount of laundry that we do. Anyways, so I'm going to do solid tubing. I'm going to go all the way up here. I'm within 3 feet of the AC compressor, so that's too much exhaust too close to the intake. That would be moving everything back into the business. So I'm going to have to run a similar direction here. And about right here is when I can just drill a hole in the wall and make a new exhaust for that. I'm going to cap that off. So this unit's going to have a straight line to the outside. That business is removed, and yeah, that's going to be the code. It's going to be optimal because, as I said before, huge pressure buildup whenever laundry's being done, and I want no part of a fire. So, anyways, back to phase two. Phase two, right? So, gotta address safety first. I'm gonna have to take the monitor, keyboard, the 7900 with the 3070. This has been hanging out in the art room with King, the 4090. It's been hanging out in there. The test bed. I'm going to shift things around. I kind of found a twin, and that's going to be this, which is also a 5900X CPU. I got matching coolers for them, because I think that's going to make a higher hash rate. if it looks cool. And yeah, let's see. I think I devised a pretty cool structure that's going to be, I don't know, hopefully less than 9 cuts of wood. That will allow me to stack 2 motherboards, 6 GPUs, using 1 power supply, and I don't know. I'll probably throw that one in there too. And I'm definitely going to. I replaced this little guy, you know, from the Mac Pro. Poor guy. He's too big. He's too weak. He can't keep up. I like him though. I'm gonna keep him around. But I picked up some RGB fans on sale, and I love this design because it creates like an infinity vortex thing in the center. And I don't know if this is going to pick up on camera, but I don't like how, you know, maybe if I set it down you can see it, but this is in real time, this is very choppy. Like I can see lines, and the way the color shifts, it's very abrupt. It's like, I don't know, the closest thing I could say, it's low resolution. But these fans, ooh, I love these. These are super smooth. The color gradient it's beautiful. Love it. Anyways, so I did find out something really cool. Let's look back. So everything's running, by the way. All the big dogs. I got the Minor Bro hashing away. I took all the fans out, not because of a room issue, but because I got a third-party splitter / controller for these fans, because these things were going balls out, 100%, loud as they could go. And let me bring up something on the screen real quick. Sorry, I didn't have time to orchestrate this on the computer to record the screen and do all that techno wizardry. So oh, and by the way, SMOS mining Linux distribution, yeah, I dumped it within about an hour. I couldn't get it to run off the bat. The support was a guy. Look, I love small business. If it was easy and if it worked right off the bat, I would go for it. But Hive is incredible. This thing is, I don't know why I doubted it. It's everything that I want. And now I want this thing to run my toaster. I want to turn on my oven from HiveOS from my phone. Let's go. Anyways, so this rig, which is called Minor Dude, this is running at 50 Celsius average. Okay, this is my homebrew case. It's running in mid-60s. That's fine, actually. It's fine. This is 8 cards. This is 9 cards. And right, so this little controller I found, this will let you adjust the speed of it. It connects to 2 fans, but I had a little chain, little splitter fan cable thing. Anyways, so it's a power control. It's from 3 volts to 12 volts. And I'm going to try to, I don't know what's going to pick up over the microphone, but I'm just going to put the mic really close to the fan. And we'll see. I'm gonna leave it there at the normal temp that it is right now, and I'm gonna crank it. I apologize if the audio was terrible for everyone, but I was trying to prove a point. It's weird. I had to gradually step up the power because it seemed like some were turning off when I just went full bore. But anyways, yeah, you can see. Look, at almost full. Yeah, look, we don't need them at 46. I don't need to cool them more to make more noise to not churn more dollars. So, yeah. I hope you can see that well. I'm just gonna tune this down. The weird thing though is when I went too low with it, it seemed like some of the fans were like throttling on and off, and then I don't know, like I couldn't imagine what was going on with the pressure with that, so I'm just bumping it up a little more than it should. So the thing I'm not entirely sure about is because these are, geez, let's see. So this is a 3 to 12. It says 12 volt, but when I juice it all, I don't know. When they're unconnected, they were way more loud than what's going on now. So either way, this is a great little thing. Love I found it, and it actually unlocked a lot of inspiration for phase 2. It's going to be more clustered, less all this. Like, this doesn't need to happen, and this is all proof of concept, and it works. Also, always filter your cards, ladies and gentlemen, in a laundry room. When I took these fans out, I took a look at the cards, and there was quite a bit of lint that I did not love. Also, I cleared out this CPU, but still kind of see a little lint in that, so I'm going to shut that down and take that out real quick. Which also, I don't know, I'll try to record the whole thing just for fun, but this 3070, I'm gonna take this plastic casing off Because right now, this fan isn't moving because I have this little blue thing that's supposed to protect the bottom of a GPU in shipping. I have it crammed into here so that this fan won't keep clicking and clanking and making a racket. So I'm going to take all this off and plug these fans. If it fits, if the power thing fits for it, I'll plug them into the GPU. If not, I'll put them into the CPU, because usually when the CPU kicks on and into overdrive, that's when the GPU does. So they'll hopefully ramp up speed. Right now, with the auxiliary one working, it's sitting at 51 Celsius. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong going on here. But I do love colors, and I want more of that around here. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a look at what it looks like now before a big reno. Oh, thank you, double keyboard stand. I haven't played the keyboard out in, I don't know, a decade or so, but but I cleaned off the table that was the mining rig and folded it in half and put on the keyboard stand. I have like the perfect little working table. And everything else has kind of been consolidated to this little shelf that was mostly Ziploc bags and expired food. And a nice little place to hold some other stuff I got in the bag. Anyways, so this is all this before hopefully a sweeping change. My impact driver should be in a couple days, and let's make some holes in the house. Let's go. I'll call you soon, I hope, Dad. Talk to y'all later, and thank you so much, buddy. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look, oh my gosh. I'm gonna do so much with this.